life can change in an instant. Life it can change in the blink of an eye, and we need to cherish every single moment of our lives. Welcome. How we doing? Glad you could be here. Hope y'all are doing fantastic. That's what we're going to talk about today. We're going to talk about cherishing every single moment with everyone, with those that we love, and every moment that we have, because we're only on this life for a short time. And that's what we're going to talk about today. Stay tuned. I'll be right back. All right. So we're only here on this earth for a short time, and we have certain people in our lives that we love, and we need to cherish those moments that we have with them, because you never know what life can change in an instant. If you get hit by a car, you get in an accident and die with that unexpectedly. You could wake up in the morning and leave for work and never come home. I mean, it can change that quick. It's something that we don't like to think about, but we got to think about that. We got to cherish all those moments. Live life to the fullest. For one, live life to the fullest. Do the things you want to do. Do the things you love to do. I did a video before about we spend too much time on the nonsense, the rat race of the world, and not enough time doing what we really love, and who we really love doing it with. And we just need to live life to the fullest, and we need to cherish every moment with those that we love, because like I said, it can change in an instant. You could, not even necessarily drunk driver, but you could be driving and somebody not paying attention and they run a red light and slam into you, and you know your life changed, and that person could no longer be here. For some of you that have been here a while, you might know that I lost my first wife to cancer 6.5 years ago, and it was a very short battle, and I took advantage of that, and I not necessarily took advantage of anything, but she got cancer. She found out she had cancer in December of 2018, late December, and then February the fall of 19, so like 2 months she was gone. And I feel like, even after she had the cancer, I was still dealing with all the, rat race of life, trying to go to work, trying to keep supporting the family, taking care of the kids, because she couldn't, because she was going downhill. And I feel like I didn't enjoy enough of that time that I had with her, because you don't think about it. You think, we've got a life together. We're going to have a long life. We're going to grow old together. But you never know when that time's coming. Your time is, your days are numbered. Her days are numbered. His days are numbered. Their day, you never ever know what could happen. And so I say you need to cherish every moment you have with your loved ones, with all of them. You need to, and spend more time and spend more quality time, not just time, because I spent time with her, but it wasn't like quality time, especially once I knew she had cancer and her time and her days were limited. I still had to go to work every day. I still had to deal with the rat race of life, and that was consuming all of my time. And by the time I get home from work, I work in a very physically demanding job. I mean, not very physically demanding. It's an auto mechanic, so I'm always on my feet, always, using my hands and, my brain. It's just physically, it's a demanding job, but every job is nothing against anybody else's job, but we're there for 8 hours a day, and then we're sleeping for 4, 5, 6, 8 hours a day, however long you sleep. Times may vary, but there goes a half your day right there. There goes half of the day right there. And the times that we actually get to spend, by that, and they could work different schedules. If they're able to work, they could work a different schedule. You could get off at 6, she could get off at 8, and then there goes 2 more hours that you're losing. And by the time you do that, it's bedtime, and then you wake up, and then it's hard to spend that kind of time, and we got to try and figure out ways to do that, and because we don't spend enough time with them, and we've got to figure out ways to do that. And because, like I said, their time is limited. We've got to, make a list. Like I said, I said the same thing in my other video. I just wanted to kind of revisit and kind of more pinpoint things. But this is why it's important to spend the quality time doing the things we love with the people that we love. I mean, however much, if all you've got is 15 minutes a day with your kids, make it the best 15 minutes you possibly can per day. If you've only got a half hour or an hour with your wife every day, or your spouse every day, make it the best hour make it count. Make it the best that you can make it. And always let them know that you're there for them. Always let them know that you love them, and don't cherish them. And like I said, enjoy every moment, because you never know. In the blink of an eye, the snap of a finger, you may never get that time again. It's hard truth, and it's something we don't realize, something we don't think about. We just think that, just got to go to work, got to come home, we'll do it tomorrow, or we'll do it next week, or next week most likely will come, but sometimes it won't come. Sometimes it won't. You hear about it all the time, these fatalities in car accidents. Just a simple car accident, not necessarily blaming drunk drivers, not necessarily, just accidents happen all the time, and you never know when something like that can happen. And we've just got to cherish every moment that we can. Anyway, short video today. Appreciate y'all. Do the YouTube stuff if you wouldn't mind, and there's links below if you feel like supporting the channel in any way. There's a donate button. If you feel like making a monetary donation, I don't get a whole lot of money from YouTube yet. And there's other channels. I'm starting to funnel some of my auto repair how-to videos into another channel to try and build another channel. Link will be down below. And I do another channel where I talk football with one of my kids. We talk football. We like to watch football and stuff like that together. And so we do a little video where we talk. A channel, we do some videos talking about it. If you feel like it. If not, hey, cool. Just appreciate you for being here. Again, do the YouTube stuff. Like, subscribe, comment, share. You know the stuff. And just remember, the world's getting crazy. Enjoy our time. Have, live life to the fullest. And remember, the world is getting crazy. We are prepared in this channel. We believe in protecting ourselves. So always stay protected. Carry a firearm if possible. If you can't legally carry a firearm, carry the most effective tool that you can carry to protect yourself that you can legally carry. And have awareness. Stay aware of your surroundings. You never know what's coming. Protect yourself. Protect those that you love so you can cherish every moment with them. Anyway, that's the show for today. Appreciate y'all. Love you. See you in the next one.